Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know where it is in your country, but right now it's 3 a.m. in America, and we have just come out, America has just come out, and the Congress has just literally, blatantly thrown the text down on the table, condemning Uganda. Go figure.
Demonstrations.
Some elements, some of them from opposition, are always working with foreigners to foment chaos in Uganda. Riots, illegal demonstrations, illegal and inconsiderate processions, etc. These people are unfair.
Mahogola County Member of Parliament Gorethi Namuga found herself in a bitter exchange with the female security personnel who attempted to snatch her phone.
Madam, that is wrong. That is wrong. Is this your phone? No. You cannot insult a member of parliament like that. You talk to her.
You tell me to go.
Condemning Uganda about what? A lot of people are going to be saying, oh, it's about the protesting that's happening. No, not about that. It's about the anti-LGBTQ law that Uganda has passed, and I will bring it up here. Now, as we know, everybody, it's no secret that Uganda is going through this protest right now where the Gen Zers are coming up and they're trying to protest against the Speaker of the House, who apparently has laundered some money. Nobody's 100% sure about this, but it's out there, and I'm sure Museveni is going to be looking into it. But before we get all caked up, the reason why I haven't jumped on this Uganda press train is because I've been here since the beginning of the revolution, and this is what started the revolution, was the Speaker of the House in Uganda when Anita Mung signed over and passed that anti-LGBTQ law to keep the African culture on target to who they've always been, what they've always been. They weren't going to let the West come in with the LGBTQ and make you and force you into doing things that were against your culture. So Museveni pretty much told the West, later skaters, get out. We don't want you here, we don't want you here. And the United States sanctioned Anita Mung and Uganda. So it was kind of like, I mean, the United States hates Uganda now. They hate him because Museveni was the first one to show Africa, we don't need you, America, get out. He pushed him out, get out. Instead of saying, okay, we'll take the money, we'll do whatever you want, just send us the check. Like somebody might be doing up in Kenya. You know, I mean, it was like the White House luncheon that he went to or dinner that he went to. You know what that was about. Well, Museveni is not going to have it. And so American press has been all over Museveni. They have been giving Uganda the worst, press coverage, and 99% of it's not even true about what they're saying about Uganda and how Uganda is this, we're going to kill everybody kind of people. Uganda's not like that. I've got family in Uganda right now. They love it there. They love it there. So don't be telling me, don't come out here with the news media. The American media is the worst. And they're coming out, throwing out all sorts of propaganda, all sorts of flossy-nossy, nihility-pilification to the world saying Uganda this, Uganda sucks, Uganda's bad. No, they're not. No, they're not. They just have their faith in Jesus. They're Christians, most of them, or Muslims, and they don't want LGBTQ there. They don't. It's 99% not like that. So they don't want it there, and they're not going to have it. It's their culture. I respect it. I'm of the same faith. I agree with it, honestly. They're a little bit strict on the laws. I get that, but maybe a little too strict for me. But after Museveni had gone over the law, it didn't sound as bad as the West makes it sound. So let me read this to you, ladies and gentlemen. So that's why I'm not jumping on the Gen Zers in Uganda that are out to start protesting there. I don't agree with that protest. It's not organic. And I think I have had personally people poaching me to come up against Uganda, and I'm sure it's somebody out there in the West that wants the name Uganda's name trampled on it, and I'm not going to do that to the people of Uganda or to YOWERI Museveni and his lovely wife. God bless him. So here it is. The resolution is HR Res 1324, condemning Uganda's undemocratic human rights regression. And they go on to say, whereas according to the United States Department of Human Rights report, issued Uganda, including credible reports of extrajudicial killings, forced disappearance, torture by government agencies, serious restrictions on fresh and expressions of media, censorship, interference with the freedom of peacefully assembling and association, crimes involving violence and threats of targeting lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, or intersex LGBTQI+ persons, human rights defenders, journalists, other marginalized populations, and existence of laws criminalizing consensual same-sex conduct between adults. So all that was said there is words that were just made up by the U.S. government, in my opinion, to condemn Uganda and to have a reason to start something there. And Museveni wasn't going to have it. No. He knows where the press coverage is coming from, and I get that. He doesn't want to start a fake news protest. I don't blame him, honestly. Then it goes on to saying, whereas same-sex marriage, and then it talks all about gay stuff. It's all about the Homosexuality Act here. So they're going to be they're going to be trying to get to Museveni, even though Museveni isn't answering the West calls right now. He's just not answering it. He's not. He's like, screw you, United States. Uganda's probably getting hit double hard because of the sanctions that were put on them by the West because of their LGBTQ law. Now, Burkina Faso and Ibrahim Traoré have just signed a bill pretty much the same as Uganda's, just as strict. I think it's about as strict as this one. And you don't see the West coming up against that right now. They actually went and handed Ibrahim Traoré a piece of paper about a month ago saying, yeah, you're the leader. We recognize you as the leader, even though we were calling you a coup 3 months ago or 2 months ago. So the West is like all over the place right now, even in Ghana with Sam George. They're, oh, well, Akufo-Addo, if you sign that paper, anti-LGBTQ law, we are going to do the same thing to you that we did to Uganda. And Sam George is saying the same thing Museveni is. Go ahead. You're not going to buy our children. You're not going to buy our rights. But anyway, I just wanted to get that out with Uganda right now because I don't want to put Uganda on the back burner because they are part of the revolution that's going on in Africa. Our prayers are for you over here in America. Remember, this is the government that's attacking you here, not me or 90% of the people in America. You know, we're respecting of your rights as a sovereign nation. And if you disagree with me, that's fine. We can agree to disagree. We can be happily incompatible. You can let me know in the comments below how you feel about what's going on over there. A lot of people, a lot of people are saying he's probably not going to win the next election. I don't know. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. But we'll find out. Honestly, I don't agree with this condemnation that the United States, of course, has just come out with. And hopefully everything stays well in Uganda and they can, find help elsewhere through either Russia or China, whatever channels they have to go through to get imports and exports to their country and let everybody live good lives like they should be able to live. That's what it's all about. Freedom, ladies and gentlemen. Africa is a continent right now fighting for its freedom. And Museveni has taken a big hit, and I understand why he's upset about the what's called Gen Z protest there that just didn't seem to be quite right. But there might be some more people out there who know more than I do. I'm just saying, I'm just giving my perspective on it from here because I've been very closely watching Museveni over the last couple of years, and he has been a general in all of this. He has been straightforward and talking and just hitting the nail, not afraid to address the West the way, some leaders are. He doesn't bow to them. He doesn't bow to them at all. Anyway, let me know what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Like and subscribe. Our prayers are with you. And whatever happens through government systems, remember, people are here. They tried to divide us and make us fight each other because if we get along, we'll go against the system. That's what it's all about. And we ain't going to let them get us against each other because it's not us against each other. It's us against the systems of government out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Love you guys. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.